The Impella pump, this is the Impella, is the world's smallest heart pump. This can be implanted through a small incision in the groin, typically the same way we do angioplasty and stenting. And this can provide enough support for a failing heart, allow it to recover, and then make decisions on how the patient should best be treated after that point. The alternative is an open chest procedure where the breastbone is split open and the heart is directly accessed in the operating room, and then artificial pumps are then implanted in various parts of the heart to help support either the left or the right side of the heart. This is much less invasive, a much quicker recovery period.
Rick suffered a heart attack at home. He actually suffered an out-of-hospital cardiac arrest. His heart stopped, he had an abnormal heart rhythm, and he literally, for lack of a better term, dropped dead right in front of his home. He was resuscitated by emergency medical services. They were able to get a pulse and a blood pressure back. They brought him to our emergency room, where we then took him to the cath lab, found that he had a closed artery, had jeopardized a large part of his heart muscle, which of course was why he was so sick. We were able to open the closed artery, and then we put the Impella in, this device, and essentially what we did is the device helped rest this area of the heart by taking blood from his left ventricle through this cannula, through this tube, and then essentially ejecting it back into the aorta, where the aorta then spreads the blood up to the brain and to the gut and to the extremities and to the kidneys and all the other vital organs. So essentially, this pump does the work of the heart as the heart recovers from the heart attack.
It's something to celebrate. When I say it involves not only the intellect, the brain, the skills, and the hands of Dr. Tuckrall and others, but it also involves the hospital and how that was supportive of my family. I'm not aware of anything. People keep asking me, what did this do, or what did you see here? I'm not aware, because it was in my driveway, it was stated, and it's several weeks later when I wake up. But I learned from my son, my daughter, and my wife of what all took place every hour from this significantly large group of doctors who were talking to them. On the way here this morning, I asked my family, I said, so how often did you talk to the doctors? Every 2 days? Maybe 3 days? And they just laughed, and they said, Rick, it was like every hour to 2 hours. So I guess what I'm trying to say, there's much to celebrate here. I'm back to where I was before this crisis took place, and doing what I love.
I think that last statement is really the most telling statement of all, and that is, all of the work that we put in, all of the technology, all of the devices, and all the time and energy and money that's expended really is meaningless if the patient doesn't get a good outcome. And a good outcome really is defined not just by opening the artery, but really returning a patient back to his normal pre-morbid functioning level of life. So if we can return them to that, then we really consider that a great success.